Welcome to a long-awaited showdown. Don't have to be a fan of either team to appreciate the matchup of these two elite quarterbacks. Both guys hoping to use this big stage and display their supremacy. Welcome to Lincoln, Nebraska, home of some of the most loyal fans in the sport. Memorial Stadium, home of the Nebraska Cornhuskers. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on one of the top 5 teams in this conference, the Nebraska Cornhuskers. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. And the Wolverines will kick this deep to begin the game. That one goes out of bounds, a less than ideal beginning to this game. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course.
Ready, set.
Looking to throw it on first down. He finds some space. Both teams settling in, looking to set the tone here, Kirk. In a game where there's a lot at stake for both teams coming in.
Yeah, both these teams realize this is a key game in the grand scheme of things. Late in a year like this, a winner may be able to look back at this as a game being the reason they finish strong and make a big push to those bowl games around New Year's.
Here we go, first third down of the game. Out of the gun now on third down. Looks to the left for a quick throw. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down. Offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on the opening drive from their own territory. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Catch made on the right side. Past the 40. He rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Risky call here by this offense. I thought the quarterback might wait a little bit longer for him to take his route beyond the sticks, but he gets the ball out of his hands. How about the job by this receiver to fight for that first down?
And the Huskers will have first and 10 here. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. We've seen you able to make the stop after a short game.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
They're going to throw for it on third and short. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, and it's dropped by a normally very reliable receiver. That's going to bring up fourth down. The Cornhuskers will come to the line looking to keep the drive going on fourth down. Defense is coming after him. As incomplete, he was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on fourth down.
Interesting call here early, showing that they're coming in with an aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the first down.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so second and 4. The Wolverines come to the line to run the hurry-up.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
What a weapon this quarterback is. He can throw the football. We know he can run, but with this kind of speed, he doesn't just take off. He can pick up big chunks of yards like this here.
That's an important first down on that running play. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so second and 3. Offense cranking up the tempo now, no huddle. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. finds his target. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
I can see what the quarterback's trying to do here, Chris, and he gets the completion, but just no gain. There's just no room to go after the catch.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. It's an out route, the catch made. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
The Wolverines pick up enough yardage for a 1st down. Handoff here from the shotgun. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
And the sophomore QB with an inaccurate throw threw it behind his man.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the 1st down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And he's tackled just short of that 1st down marker. Good job by the defense.
Now the defense plays it pretty well. Force the quarterback to make the throw in front of you as a defense. Then you square up and make the tackle. Force them to do something special after the catch. That tactic works here. Now we've got a 4th down.
And the Wolverines will come to the line here, looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. Fourth down, he's throwing for it. Flips it to the running back, but he's got work to do. And he goes out of bounds, but I don't think he got there. Short of the marker by about a yard.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
Here's the first play of the drive now from that 20-yard line. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. The pass rush closing in. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. It's going to bring up 2nd down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. 2nd and 10 after the incompletion. Let's see what they can create here now to avoid a 3rd and long. Quick throw caught on the left side. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
And I think the quarterback here forces the ball because it's 3rd down, but he's got to be careful having the ball on his own side of the field. That ball was almost picked off.
The head coach keeps the punt team on the sidelines for 4th down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Quick throw to the left side. It's complete. That's enough for a 1st down. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer for the 47.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a 4th down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that 1st down.
Throws it deep downfield to the left. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. So, Kirk, we reached the end of one. So far, a defensive stalemate here in the early stats illustrating the story. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Touchdown, Nebraska. They finish off the scoring drive. And now the try here for the extra point. PAT makes it 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for a man deep on the right side. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
A tough situation for the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Drop him back. They're going to throw for the first down. Receiver makes the catch. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Chris, the more we watch these spread offenses attack in today's game, it's not just about the vertical shots with the taller receivers on the outside. Defenses are challenged even more by those smaller slot receivers and their quickness in space.
One team stays on the sideline. Offense going for it on 4th down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. A deep shot to the right. He fires this throw and he's intercepted. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. Handoff running right. Gets some space around the 30. He takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Huskers.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
Point after, up and good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the offense looking to start the drive. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now 4th down. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. On their own side of the 50, but they're going to go for it here on 4th and inches. Early movement there will cost the offense 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So here we go. They're going to go for it on 4th and inches in their own territory. Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost him 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The Wolverines bring their punt team onto the field. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Making some changes at the line. He escapes the pocket. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a 2nd down now.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Here's the handoff. An important 9 yards gain there. Brings up just 3rd and 1. The Cornhuskers come up to the line in a hurry up. And 3rd and short, they hand the ball off. And they get the conversion there. 1st down now from the 33. Here's a 1st and 10 play.
The offense comes up with a huge gain. It looks like they're going to go up-tempo. Keep this momentum going and keep the defense as much as you can on their heels.
They're head out of bounds after another big gain. They have chewed up this defense with the ground game today. Quarterback drops back. Moves out of the pocket. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Cornhuskers.
Man, Chris, even in this condensed space down in the red zone, a superior athlete is just eventually going to be a superior athlete. You hesitate for a second, and this guy's going to make you pay, and the defense here was left with the bill.
And he knocks BAT right down the middle. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. To produce a positive drive here. Looking deep downfield to the left. He's got it on the left side for a big gain. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
Well, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a 1st down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. Linebacker shifting around now. Play fake, looking to throw. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down. The Wolverines will come to the line looking to convert on 4th down. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. And the Wolverines will come to the line here looking to convert on 4th down. Trying for a 4th down completion. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that 1st down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the 1st down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. So the holding call on the offense will back them up 10, and they'll try it again. Offense looking to throw the ball. Running out of time in the pocket. Escapes the pocket, but cannot make a play, and they sack him.
Well, that's the kind of play right there that this defense has been looking for. Maybe that'll spark them because, let's face it, this game has not gone the way they had hoped. But a play like that sometimes can create some momentum and change the complexion of the football game.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout of what's been a lopsided game so far. Let's see if the offense can stretch the lead more before halftime. We'll see if they can overcome the sack. 2nd and very long. We'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And the defense brings him down.
Boy, 2nd and forever. And this defense is, of course, expecting a pass, but give the play caller a lot of credit here. Running the football, catching the defense off guard, a nice run, but really I think it's more about breaking a tendency. Occasionally going with a play that the defense isn't expecting, and this one worked out very well for them. Picked up nice yards, but let's not forget, still have a lot of work to do here on 3rd down.
3rd down after that running play. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Bringing pressure. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. And they'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7. The Wolverines hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. On the move now. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right, but that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Boy, it looked like the quarterback had everything that he needed there, had great protection. The receiver ran a nice route, just not able to convert there on that 3rd down. Let's see what their decision is on 4th down coming up.
It's 4th down, but no punting team. The offense is going to go for it. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. It's a 4th down stop. The offense will take over in plus territory.
Listen, I get it. I know you trust your offense, and maybe this is something you thought about all week in these situations, but when it's on your side of the field like this, you got to give it a second thought, because now your defense is already playing with their backs against the wall.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw a good pass rush there on 1st down.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. On third down, he drops to throw. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Makes the throw across the middle of the field. What a catch!
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receiver's past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that first down.
The back's got it. That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4. This offense has been hard to stop here in the first half. Can they punch it in and build the lead before the break? Keep it on the ground on first and goal. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
That play was perfectly defended. You know, sometimes as an offensive coordinator, you hit a wall, and it's time to mix some things up on what you show the defense.
Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Huskers will kick this away to get the second half going. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. Eager to get something going as we begin the third quarter. Cut in to this huge lead. And looking to throw now on first down. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Boy, Chris, you watch a completion like that, and with the efficiency, it makes you kind of think back to all the quarterbacks and receivers that they've had who made it look this easy. Of course, you start with Tom Brady, but think of the year Brian Griese had in 1997, that national championship year. Chad Henne going back to Elvis Grbac and all the great receivers. So this is within their history, and it's good that they're leaning on it.
Getting set. Here's second down. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Goes a fastball, but it's intercepted. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. Guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give him credit there. They made a nice play in the backfield.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Short connection to the tight end here. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. And the Huskers will come to the line to run the hurry up. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Gets the first and still running. That's big. They convert on third and set him up first down from the 32.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
On first and 10, looking to throw. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher second down on the way.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
And they'll run it with the draw play. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down.
Well, I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Short throw to the back, an easy completion. They bring him down to the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
They'll try the right here. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
He'll hand it off. He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down. Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Set for the kickoff here after adding to this big lead. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down. The Wolverines hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. They'll run it from the gun. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking downfield. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. The tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength. And the Wolverines will line up on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He's running out of time here. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. Important second down play coming up. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. The pickup is just 3 yards. Now it's 3rd down and 7.
In the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Fires it to the wideout. He makes the grab. They make the stop at the 34, but suddenly this offense is in scoring position now. First down. So here we go. first play of the quarter, the offense has a first down. They open the fourth by going to the air. And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
It's just the middle to get stuck. That one goes nowhere.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Back to throw again. Looking for his big tight end. Catch is made down the middle. He made the stop, but it'll be first down from the 13. The Wolverines are in the red zone now. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. It's a quick grab. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line, the offense threatening here. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Caught by the receiver. Brought down at the 2 after the catch. The offense close to punching it in. The Wolverines will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Looking for a receiver. Pressure is coming. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan.
Great job here by this quarterback, not forcing the throw. Nobody's open. Does it himself, able to use that speed that he has to get to the end zone for this touchdown.
Now the try for 2. Oh, it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it.
That is the score. Nebraska 24, Michigan 6.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. Settled for 3 last time. No doubt they're looking for the end zone in this possession. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. And he rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I think the offensive coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having a lead here in the 4th.
Quick pass, the catch is made. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Handoff here from the shotgun. He's got the first down and still motoring. And that game moves the ball across midfield. First down coming up from the 46. The Cornhuskers begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Man, I've gotten so conditioned here now that we're in the 4th quarter to see this guy get the football and just get more positive yards. Finally this afternoon, the defense steps up, says enough is enough, and they come up with a nice tackle.
Good throw, complete to the tight end. They stop him, but not before he reaches the 35. This offense really threatening now. 1st and 10 now for the offense. Leaning on the run game here. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7. No huddle now for the offense.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. That's exactly what we saw right there.
Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. The Cornhuskers will have to. It's a fake. Look at the throw. Catch made, but can he get to the mark? A receiver can't get there. He's tackled short. The return team all over that fake.
What a bold call here by this head coach. I thought they might get it. It was a pretty good throw, but a nice job by the return team keeping him short of the first down.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And they get the completion. He'll go down, but that stiff arm earned him first down yardage. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. First down, looking to throw the football. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Boy, it's another incompletion. Just something is missing with this offense. Cannot quite get into sync. And now we got another 4th down for this quarterback.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. The pocket breaking down. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack.
Man, how impressive have these guys been in this football game? I really expected to see a very different outcome with the hype of this quarterback and the way he's played most of this year. But this defense has held him under 200 yards passing. They've got a nice lead, and they are not sitting back and resting on their laurels. They're applying more pressure, and they come up with a sack here.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. The DB's backing off from the line now. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Looking deep for late game heroics. And it's intercepted as he threw it into heavy traffic that time. He could go. The 30, at the 20. All the way back for the pick 6. Touchdown, Nebraska.
An aggressive approach by this offense backfires. The defense not fluid at all. Good job of stepping in front of this throw.
They'll be brought down so they come up empty on that 2-point try.
Great job here by the defense on this conversion. Nice heads-up play to prevent the 2-point try.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. The corner's now playing a couple yards off the ball. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. The receiver makes the catch. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up.
Chris, now that we're in the final couple minutes of this game, it's a good time to just kind of step back and appreciate the job this defense has done throughout the entire game. They've applied pressure.
Oh, the pass rush gets home. Timeout taken by the offense now. 23 seconds on the clock. So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Looking for a late deep shot. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here.
And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Well, I thought they had a real chance here to be able to cut into this lead, but the quarterback gives it back to the defense, and the climb just got much steeper as they're running out of time here in the fourth.
Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Well, this offense has had a great day today. The game is out of reach. I'd be curious to know why the starting quarterback's even still in the game, and why is he throwing the football?
He's looking deep again. Intercepted in the end zone. Oh, he's bringing it back. And he goes down, and that's how we will end it. This one, defied everyone's expectations except this lower-ranked team. Nobody gave them the chance not just to win, but to blow out this respected team.
They came in at the very beginning of this game. You could almost feel it, a chip on their shoulder. Every single possession, they seem to be locked in on both sides of the football. Now, what can they do with a win like this, realizing how good they are capable of playing? Be interesting to watch down the road.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. it.